Hello everyone and welcome back to Wright, Ace Attorney. And
Cool.
yeah. And so the pair has nothing to say, I guess. So
Don't know I have anything to say.
we're looking at the witness's account. Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something was amiss. Perhaps it was my finely honed detective instincts working. And then, through a wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. Garish? Okay. I don't really think there was anything wrong with the car, honestly, but fine.
She's a weird person. Don't question her.
The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy end tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend? How touching.
Like how that's the thing that he focuses on.
Yeah, I know.
As you can see, there's no room for doubt.
The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman.
The judge is just making puns about someone getting stabbed.
I know. So how does it feel to be utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that.
It is merely a flesh wound, Mr. White.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. The witness that got...
First you should ask about that car. Her taste in cars is not very good.
Yep. Let's see. Press. Hold it! How did you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic allurance of the crime, yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy.
The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted.
Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim, killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that.
Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors?
I felt that I have found my dream job when I became an investigator. And I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Laid off? She was fired? To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms! That said, I am a pro. You know my testimony is unbiased and flawless. Very well, you may continue, Miss Starr. Hold it! This boyfriend, he's a detective? Not that boyfriend, the security guard. That boyfriend? You have several? Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants. I'll stick with the lunch. Thanks.
Note to self, the judge had to think before replying.
I'll admit her boobs are nice, but I think that yet another boyfriend position is kind of redundant.
Deep saying that?
I think it's a little ridiculous. Also, I don't think she has any boyfriends, and I think that they're all for the sake of covering up her fake witnessing stuff.
Probably. Keep going.
The security guard room is the lot in Block A. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. That would be the room with the security sign.
Well, I already saw a hole in her thing.
What's that?
She said she saw the thing through the fence, but if she was up there, she couldn't have seen it.
Right, she would have seen it through the glass. There was no fence there between her and the thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in Block B.
So she wasn't B when she witnessed a crime, unless she just wasn't there yet, which could be.
Maybe. Yeah, even if that's the case, I'm assuming that's what she'd say. I mean, even if that's not the case, I'm assuming that's what she'd say when we questioned more. Anyways. Hold it! You sensed something? So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder? It felt like, how would you say? Oh, yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. I have no idea what that means. Speaking of a detective's instincts, wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective?
So sad that guy's dead. He looks so awesome.
Yeah, I know. He would have been an interesting character. Yes, well, he was like a young cheese. Young cheese? A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn. I, of course, am hard yellowed, sharp as a tack.
Because of weird.
Yes, they are.
It just sits there being like, gah.
Only so.
I bet you stink too. Did he just say that to the judge?
It looked like she did fucking say it out loud. I bet you stink too.
Good job, I'll
yeah, in any...
Stay more useful than Maya.
Yeah, she actually is. In any case, there in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. Hold it! By garish car, you mean... Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes. Mr. Edgeworth's? Incidentally, the knife which was with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's, wasn't it?
Indeed, it was.
What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, are you sure it was the defendant? Saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her. Who's telling the truth, we're doomed.
Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always complain.
Witness! In your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Huh? Rookie? Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter. Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
Tasty.
That was inspiring.
I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism.
I may be regulated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. A photograph? You took this? The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap, I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera.
Really now?
Because I'm sure I'm sure that's something that you use all the time. I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck.
This is my first time seeing this photograph.
You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs. Well, this is most certainly the defendant. Crime photo added to the court record. Uh-oh, that is unmistakably Lana Skye.
So, what is the defendant doing at this time? What was it?
chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Hold it! Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying. Well, I'd say that the blade was about 10 centimeters long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife, after all.
Yeah, that's about right.
Prosecutors are by nature well-versed in the locations of a man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set. You can't testify to her ability to kill an egg. I mean a person.
Killing eggs.
Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor.
So, the defendant was holding a knife. What then?
Hold it!
Your voice
Hold
crack.
It's fine, it's fine. My voice totally didn't do that. That'd be crazy. Tell the courts why you did stop this crime. Oh, try to stop this crime. You did see her raise the knife to strike, no?
My question is, Right, not my question is, but what if Phoenix Wright had like a voice crack in the middle of his saying like, oh, I did.
That'd be pretty awkward, yeah. I imagine Phoenix Wright is too cool for silly things like voice cracks, though. He's Phoenix Wright, after all, ace attorney!
Those are Japanese. Okay, I guess Japanese people don't have voice cracks.
They do, however, have nosebleeds. But he probably doesn't have those either, unless he's looking at Edgeworth.
Totally. The defense has a point, though.
No, it doesn't. Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late. Too late? Yes. The next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. I see.
It's only a flesh wound, Mr. White. We can make it.
You said that before. Anything else?
Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless.
Sounds pretty fatal to me.
What do we do? Is this it? Is it my sister Goody?
Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer.
Don't smile like that.
You're panicking just...
Panic just turns me on.
Yep.
Look at the knife.
Okay, let's see.
The knife.
Yes, the knife. Like to
It
check
would have
it.
been fun. But actually, I want to read the descriptions.
Oh, okay.
There's a blood. No prints. No prints. Okay, actually check the knife again and because check it.
Oh, yeah, because let's just do this.
Yeah.
Oh, let's,
Right, no, actually, I'm in the top. Just have I showed up there.
examine?
This must be the victim's blood, right? I like how they're doing it in the middle of the courtroom.
Yeah, I know, we're just looking at the knife. Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyways?
Hey, maybe he spends his weekends welding it in the void.
Edgeworth? In the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely.
Are you kidding? I was picturing him as an outdoorsman.
Now there's a scary thought.
I think he's totally not hearing that right now.
Totally not, yeah. Mr. Edgeworth, the outdoorsman. That'd be interesting.
But yeah, I don't think there's any. Just look at the other evidence stuff. We know that this one doesn't have any fingerprints.
Yeah. Stub. Let's see. Examine. Miles Edgeworth. Okay. Oh! It's dated the day of the crime.
The murder took place 3 minutes after Edgeworth parked his car. If only he was held up with a couple extra red lights, he wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair.
Perhaps.
The It just goes to show you that you never know what will happen when you run a yellow light.
Interesting lesson of the day. Blue Badger, I doubt that creepy thing will do us so much good. Goodman's autopsy. Deceased, Goodman, date, cause of death, loss of blood.
It says 12.
12.
She said 10.
Oh yeah, she did, and Edgeworth thought so too. That's weird.
It's the second last.
Yeah. Okay.
See, I'm a master defense attorney.
Yep.
There we go.
This one?
The one before it.
Oh. Prosecutor is holding a knife in her right hand. This knife. Objection!
But actually, that's the one I'm thinking.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Well... I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. It's unfortunate, but, oh well.
It says this one, but you said gave the wrong evidence.
Oh, wait, what?
Present.
Present?
Autopsy.
Oh. Oh, I see what you're saying. Objection! No.
Vision just press her, because somewhere she said the 10 centimeter thing.
Yeah, yeah. That's where she says it. Huh.
But the other thing is that it took like forever to die.
Yeah.
So you could also use the autopsy right there.
Yeah, yeah, hopefully that's the case. It's always ironic, it's always this first bit that's the hardest before there's a chink in the armor. You gotta really look for it.
But if we know what's wrong, it just there's too many things that's wrong.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Again, present.
Yeah. Objection! Ah. I have to penalize your dick, Mr. Judge. Okay, so let's see. Hold it! I really doubt there's something related to her hating. So, what was Goodman's ID again? Examine something relevant. I think that explains why we don't use those. Anyways. Okay, anyways, so, yeah, that's a thing.
Look at the picture.
Oh, yeah, you're right, they did make that a thing. Moment of the crime photographed. But it doesn't really show the crime, it just shows her standing with the trunk open.
And the car.
But it does show that it's through the fence.
Yes.
Oh, oops. That's not what I meant to do. What were you gonna say? Spare?
I don't know.
Okay. So she was fired, we know that. Okay, what's next? On my delay to lure. Yeah, let's hear more about that again. This goes on to tell how many boyfriends she has. Party guard room is in the lot in Block A. Up on the second level so you can see everything from there. Mm-hmm. Yes. They go into that a lot, though. See, we got the parking stub. This was the parking stub for Miles Edgeworth, though. So, we got that. E is for visitors. A. I'm trying to find a contradiction with this, but I don't know if there is. Because they do a lot of focusing on that, but it might just be for later.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yep. A young cheese.
Stinky cheese. See, they bring up the knife thing and then the knife thing didn't work.
Yeah. Actually, maybe it would be there.
Dumb thing.
No.
I mean, the knife thing, maybe it just, I mean, she says about 10 centimeters and it's 12 centimeters.
So
and I mean,
it's not that off, yeah.
It's not like she would really know perfectly, just seeing it in that distance.
Right. In fact, it'd be more suspicious if she did know exactly, you know, how long the life was. Because it'd be like, huh. How likely would she know the exact centimeters? Just
Go to the autopsy again.
Okay. Autopsy.
Due to loss, one knife wound died within an hour and a half. At 4 p.m. Go back to the stop.
Oh, yeah.
At 5 p.m. So the car and this thingy don't match up.
Well, no, but that actually does bring up the question, which is another thing to bring up, but I don't even know where we'd bring it up, is... Well, for one, of course, as we mentioned, it brings up the question with here, but it also brings up the question of Edgeworth, because you'd assume that he'd see a person dying when he drove in, because the guy got stabbed and died for, like, you know... He got stabbed and died. He
drove in and then he got stabbed, that's what they are saying.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. He got stabbed before.
Yeah.
The body was brought to the car and put into the car afterwards. Got stabbed before the car even arrived.
Yeah.
So, go, back.
Okay.
Go forward. Actually, backwards. Go where they have the boy, bringing. Go to the very first one. And then start from this one. And just press.
Okay. Hold it.
Because you have to find where she says what time it was.
Right. Okay. And she insults prosecutors. And she says that she got fired. just talks about her boyfriends, which is irrelevant, at least for now. Oh, wait. Oh, it talks about where the, security thing is.
Keep pushing.
Yeah. We're going to catch you, you dirty whore. We're going to catch you and we're going to make you pay for your crimes.
Against food.
Yeah. Fucking bringing caviar to court, stupid whore. Who does that?
I don't know. Who doesn't ever mention time in the freaking thing?
Yeah, I don't know. She thrust it into his chest so hard, so good. Okay, so yeah, I think she mentioned it, but
Okay, wait, go back like 2.
okay.
Yeah, okay, that one. Press that one.
Oh, press it? Yeah, okay. Hold it.
His car.
Edgeworths.
Thing is, this car wasn't even there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh wait, the murder happened before the car was there.
Right.
Go to the evidence again. Look at the autopsy again. Between 4 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood assessment. Go to the car thingy.
Yeah, I'm at
The stamp. The stamp.
Oh, the
time
stamp.
stamp.
Right.
No, that's not.
Sorry, yeah. Parking stop.
5:12 p.m. Wait, what did it say again? Go to the autopsy again.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have, but actually no, it can't be because it said it took an hour and a half to bleed out.
Right. So, yeah. So his time of death is too early because even if he got stabbed on the late end of that.
So, but the question is, do you present the parking stop or do you present the...
I think we already tried the other thing. Let's try the parking stub.
Sure.
Objection! Ah. Stupid freaking first testimony things. My gird. You're making accusations. Stupid judge.
Make a safe game and then try the park. Is it the other one? Okay.
Okay, so...
Present the other one.
Yeah, okay. Nope.
Wait, I guess now we can see what happens.
Yeah. That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. The defense has failed to give the court sufficient reason to doubt the prosecution's claim. The court finds I can't talk today. The court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky, guilty.
Good for her.
The accused will surrender to the court immediately. To be held pending in a higher court within a month of today's trial. That is all. The court is adjourned.
What I think actually happened is that she probably either by self-defense or accidentally killed the guy.
Yeah.
And then she dragged the body to the car to drive him away.
Makes sense.
No,
Yep.
He loaded one and not two.
Oops. Well,
Didn't pause either.
I didn't. Oh, well, it's fine. It's fine. It's great. It's the best. So, anyways, yeah, I agree with that statement. I think that, yeah, I should probably... I don't even remember anymore if you said that during a thing or not, but I imagine... I'm thinking she either is covering for someone else, or she accidentally killed him. I've been thinking she's covering for someone else, because she was trying to admit to the crime before we came in.
She going for Edgeworth.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned if that's the case. Admittedly, Edgeworth, the time for him actually being there is totally off.
But maybe AIDS.
Yeah. So maybe they're covering for someone even higher up on the food chain of fucking prosecutors.
Look at the evidence again. I mean, those two don't add up at all.
No, they don't. Wait, I can examine this one closer too? Examine fucking everything closer.
Hey, check it out. There's a magic plate here.
It looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it.
Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times. One karma. I guess he must be a foreigner.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Well, where is he now? Wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this one karma sometime.
When she says it, his name does have a kind of ring to it.
It does. It's awesome.
Yeah, well, that's not very relevant. Besides the fact that Von Karma's evil.
He's not evil. Just misunderstood.
If you say so, Pear.
He's just German. It's normal for German.
Wow, I can't even do it to my attorney badge. Holy fuck.
You can eat your attorney badge. So this is what the back of the badge looks like. And I always thought it had a safety pin.
Each badge has a number carved into it. That way you can tell which attorney it belongs to.
You mean you couldn't lend your badge to anyone?
No, I'd be found out right away.
Well, that's no fun. It's also a cookie.
Yep, it sure is. So I imagine she says something about a work. So that's interesting. It looks less like a cookie when you see the back, but then when you see the front, it does.
It still looks like a cookie.
Yeah. Even
Looks tasty.
Pear would eat that.
Who would?
Yeah, I don't know who wouldn't.
Cookie badge of doom.
Let's see. There's this thing, which says 67S. So it says... What, does it say the date? Let me check. When was he killed? No, that's not the date when he was killed. She called her sister. It's not really relevant.
518.
At 5... Oh, the time. It's 5:18. But then the time doesn't even seem to be relevant yet.
Well, because we can't even prove that the time doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I know. There's nowhere to prove the time doesn't make sense. So she's on the A side. She's opening her thing. Opening the...
Maybe she doesn't actually have a right hand.
Dun dun dun. Wait a minute. Actually, what hand did she say she was stabbed the guy with?
The right hand?
Right hand. This picture shows it. She's left-handed.
Right.
She's opening
She's just
her trunk
holding
with
the
her...
thing with the
Well,
left hand.
yeah, I know, but...
You can go on that,
can...
but if that is a better evidence than the fact that she's off by like an hour, I will fucking eat someone.
I'm not saying it's better evidence with this game. You know this game. It has a weird evidence thing. So, let's see. When does she say that? Holding
What?
a knife in her right hand. Okay. Objection! Yeah, this is it. And you witnessed this? You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with the knife? As I've already said, yes. I swear to it on my finest salmon swirl lunch.
I'm hungry.
I know, sorry. That sure is a fine lunch. But, isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. This is the photograph that you took at the very moment of the crime, is it not?
Good for the fucking game. Like, I already saw a much bigger hole in this logic.
Yeah, I know. You did. You saw the hole that actually made sense. I saw the hole that it's like that's a little thing to poke at.
She could just, for all I know, she's just leaning on the fucking car right now.
Yeah, exactly. There's very little to prove that she's opening it. That's immediately what I thought of, because that's like, you know, that's a common thing in games and other stuff with investigation. The person being on the wrong, you know, using the wrong hand. I would just both
my hands, but whatever.
Then why is it Miss Sky is not holding a knife? Oh, wait, she's not, oh. I guess it's not the hand thing, I'm just stupid. Apparently she doesn't have the knife, is the thing.
I thought she just was a fucking knife in the trunk.
Well, yeah, or she had it, like, in some kind of container, but whatever. I'm just going, whatever. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Objection.
Let's be a little more careful with our evidence, shall we?
It is you that needs to be more careful, Mr. Wright.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing.
Objection! How can you tell that? Blood splatter. Huh? See the dark crimson stain on the chief prosecutor's coat?
But she said that it was taken after the stabbing, so obviously it was taken after the stabbing.
Yeah, I thought so. It's a black and white photograph.
Why is it a black and white photograph anyway?
I don't know. Apparently the camera in her sushi sucks. Yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood.
Well, Mr. White, I see no problem here. It could be blood, is my best excuse.
Yeah.
No problem except you.
Mr.
White, are you going to sit here and take that kind of abuse?
Arg, you got a better idea?
He's a glutton for abuse.
Objection. Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. That's it? You run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go.
Good advice. I'm sure I understood it, but good advice.
I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating, like a robot. She killed them with passion. She killed them without passion or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. Objection! Premeditated? How do you know?
Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph.
Well, are those gloves?
Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves unless she has a glove fetish. Like I do, but whatever. It was spoiled, he has a glove fetish.
Yeah, these gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation. Premeditated murder, a serious offense. Witness, add this to your testimony. The murder was planned and the rubber gloves prove it. Hold it! What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves? Like driving gloves?
Objection. The gloves were admitted evidence when the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves of the kind used for autopsies.
In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make.
Or she could just be like rubber gloves made for autopsies.
Indeed. Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime. Arg. Impressive. I'm sorry they took you off the force, Miss Starr. This is bad. Just got them thinking this was all planned. If she can prove that claim, the trial's already over. We've got to think of a way to show that this wasn't premeditated.
If she can't prove that claim, our defendant still loses. What the hell?
I know, just like any other case. Okay, so we have a new testimony to poke at. Due to dumb luck. On my part. Oops.
But the funny thing is, it still kind of doesn't make sense. Because you pointed something out that didn't make sense.
And we found another thing that didn't make sense. It's great, isn't it?
Zend.
Hold it! Oh wait, we already pressed, didn't we? Oops. Sorry. I don't know why I thought we hadn't pressed. I'm silly like that.
Maybe next pressing.
Yeah, I sure do. I like pressing so hard.
Yeah, so totally over the time.
Oh, yeah, we are. Okay, let's go ahead and I'll just go ahead and put it forward. Ah, damn it. Whatever. I'll just end here. I keep fucking... I hate that. I do that and it just does the whole dialogue for the next thing. Okay. Murderhead gloves. Okay, so sorry it went on for so long, and thank you all for watching, and see y'all next time.
Take care.